Hi butterflies, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your daily guidance messages. Now I'm shooting this video on the 26th of May, and I believe we have an eclipse in Sagittarius. I will be doing a video on that a little bit later, see what blessings are in store for you during this next 6 months. However, let's get cracking on with your reading and let's take a look at today's daily guidance. The first card is have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage of faith. So this is an indication that some of you could be actually doubting yourself, right? And we're all human beings. We all doubt ourselves from time to time. But you may want to go after a specific goal. You may even want to try a new hobby, but you could be talking yourself out of this area that you want to move towards because you're feeling to yourself, oh, maybe that person may get it more than me, or maybe I should wait until, there's a lot of excuses. This card is saying that, try and quiet down the negative self-talk. It's easier said than done, but try and amplify the more positive self-talk and focus on your positive attributes as to why you should get what you want and how it would amplify your life when you do attain it. Also remind yourself of how deserving you actually are, because you do deserve the best that life has to offer. Okay. And for some of you, this could simply mean that you want to go back into something. So for some of you, you may have been, off work for a long time due to maternity, and then you may be feeling to yourself, oh, I've got to go back to work. What if I don't connect with the new people there? What if I don't remember? This is saying remember who you were before, but also remember who you are now, and remember what you can actually bring to the table now. What you can actually bring to the table now is better than what you brought before, and even before it was good, but now you've had that time to, rejuvenate, to rest. And obviously if you had a child, then there may not have been a lot of rest, but you've evolved in some way. Now you can bring something new, something more fresher, to the team, or when you go back to college, or to this job, or to a relationship. Have confidence in yourself, because you do have attributes and qualities that are admired, that people do respect, and that, first and foremostly, you have to be proud of, because there's only one you. Okay, so focus on your positive attributes and enhance them. We also have gratitude. You attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings, and I don't choose the cards, butterflies, but this card is definitely saying that, be grateful for who you are in the now. Have confidence in yourself. Be grateful for what you actually got in your life, because it's easier said than done. Sometimes we take things for granted. Things as small as turning on the tap and getting water, right? Opening the fridge is food. Okay. Turning on the switch is a light. Some people don't have these things, right? And we should be grateful that we do have these things, and, always say thank you, if we have a glass of water, or just be very grateful for what we have. Be grateful for who we are. Be grateful for what we bring into other people's lives, because we go by every day without taking a step back. And it's not about being vain and stuff like that, but sometimes we should actually praise ourselves and not seek validation from others. Yes, it's nice when people appreciate your skills and talents and qualities, but first and foremostly, we need to appreciate that from ourselves, so that if we don't gain it, we're still whole, we're still stable, because we've given that to ourselves, you know what I mean? And, it's an ongoing process, but be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for the greatness that you bring to others, right? Be grateful for the people that you have around you. And I know some of you are thinking, but I don't even like my work colleagues. I'm trying to move away from my friends, or I'm trying to move away from my family. Be grateful for them too, because if they wasn't acting in the way that they are acting in now, which is why you want to move away from them, then, it would have made you stay stuck in a situation which will prevent you from moving forward, in other areas of your life. And be grateful that you have realized that this is not the type of friendships I want. I don't want to be around these specific family members. This is not the type of jobs that I want. If you're in a job and you hate it, because some of you are thinking, I am in a job and I'm giving it my all, but I don't like it. And Empath Butterflies is telling me to be grateful. Yes, be grateful for that job that you hate as well, because it's going to lead you into the dream job that you want. I remember I mentioned this before on this channel. I was working in one of my worst jobs, and every job is a blessing for that time, but I had this job I absolutely hated. When I approached the building, it's like it was a dark cloud, and it was Spirit's way of saying to me, you need to leave, you need to leave. I outstayed my welcome, because sometimes you can get kind of trapped in those situations, right? You're in a job and then it's payday, and then you're thinking, you know what, maybe I should just do another month, and you become trapped in a cycle, right? And before you know it, you're there longer than you should have been. But looking back now, I'm grateful that I had that experience, because it gave me the determination to succeed, the determination to, stay at a situation, even though it was soul destroying at the time. And I was going through other situations in my life at the time as well. I was doing a college course. The teacher wasn't too cool on not just me, on other, people in the classroom. So it was just like a lot of drama, right? But I'm grateful for the experience, because it shaped my character even more. And it made me see that, I can be resilient despite this messed up, it's the YouTube, I can't swear, messed up situation that I'm occurring. But you know what, looking back at the time, it wasn't fun. Okay, it was not fun. But when I look back, I was like, you know what, high five to you. So be grateful, even for that. If you're in a situation like I just mentioned, hopefully not. But if you're in a situation where you feel like this is not my calling, or my boss is really irritating, or my tutor is just like harassing me, like, just be grateful for it, because remember that you're going to see it through to the end. It's a test. I always see these little things as tests. Be grateful for the positive people in your life. Or if you're, and you know what, like I said, if we're dealing with negative, toxic people, right, this also makes us focus on the positive people in our life. So it's, maybe you didn't, I'm not saying you didn't appreciate, but maybe you weren't really focused on who had your back, or who was there for you, or who is there for you. And by being around these toxic people, it makes you remember, the real good friends, or the real good family members, right? Even if you've been in a relationship and things weren't going too well, you may have broken up with someone, or you may choose to be single due to fear of getting into a relationship again in case the same thing happens. It takes a while to heal, and through that healing comes, by doing that healing, you have to have that confidence to want to take that step to do the healing. You have to have that confidence in yourself to say, look, I don't want to be in this cycle anymore. I want to come out of it. What do I need to do to come out of it? Confidence needs to be had in order to do that, right? Being grateful for the experience. And I'm not saying that in a patronizing way. I'm saying it because I've been there. But some of you, if that is the case, you will get into a new relationship and it won't be like the last one. Being grateful to the person for giving you that experience, to know not what to go back to, right? So this is what this is saying to me. Also, we have joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible level. What a beautiful card. I feel like this is an indicator to say, again, focus on the positive aspects that are going on in your life. Focus on the positive people. Focus on things that make you feel good, that make you happy. Okay, these things make you, they raise your vibrations. And if we keep focusing on things that raise our vibrations, I know it's easier said than done, right? It brings and attracts more positivity to our life. Or do things that make you feel good. Go swimming, if you live near the sea, dip your feet in the sea, walk in the sand, ground yourself, be in greenery, journal, meditate, manifest is what I'm feeling and seeing. Manifest, okay? Take that break when you need to take a break, all right? And just focus on the positive things that are going right in your life. And we have agent or manager. Your work expands its reach as you partner with a professional who can help you. So for some of you, I feel like, you are taking some sort of action in regards to furthering your career or reaching out to somebody, same thing. And you will be, for some of you, You will connect with a business partner or your manager. You know, this is for some of you that are in a job and you feel like your manager's piling up too much work on you, or, you know, there's something around that, or some of you want to leave a job and you want to go into a new job. You may get that call. You may actually receive that indication, that email, that phone call that, you know what, we like your CV, we like your skills, your talents, we want you on board. Some of you are going to get that. It's going to create a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of celebration, okay? Because you could be in a situation where you feel like you can't get out of it. For others of you, you will be taking action, and this is indicating that if you have a project, you may be aligned with someone that could actually take the situation further. So for instance, you may have an idea of a play. You may connect with someone that is a director to turn this play into, you know, a theatre production or something. Or you could connect with someone that could take you to that next level. Or, you know, some of you may want to go into editing or something around pictures or art, or something along the lines, go back to the studio or go to the studio. You may connect with someone that actually wants to manage you. You know, for some of you, you may actually want your children to do modeling. You may actually, I don't know why that came to me, but it's just saying that you may actually find an agent or a manager, which is going to bring so much joy, so much happiness. For some of you, you could get some sort of sponsorship if you've got some sort of online, you know, thing that you're doing that requires to partner up with a manager or something like that. This is a very positive card because I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of celebration and happiness. It's like a aha moment. It's going to be that, oh my God, I thought that, you know, things wouldn't change for the better. No, it will, because you've been given a lot. And this card is saying that, you know, continue to give, but also continue to give to yourself. Every time I see this card, I always think about giving to yourself. Giving to yourself doesn't make you selfish. It depends how you give to yourself, right? This to me indicates that some of you may need a break, all right? Or some of you may just need to do something that makes you happy, because sometimes when we do things that make us happy, we feel guilty about it. And this card is saying not to feel guilty about it. Once a day, do something for yourself, at least 2 things, if not 4. Okay, whether that means you spend time alone walking in the park, you know, speak to a friend, make your favorite cake or make a different dish a day, dance, you know, go out to different parks, you know, do something for yourself that makes you feel good, because by you giving to yourself, you will receive back from the universe, right? Because you're giving yourself and making yourself feel good, and by you making yourself feel good, you're going to attract other things that make you feel good, okay? This says the entire universe operates in cycles, similar to your inhalations and exhalations, when you breathe and when you breathe in, right? Breathe out and when you breathe in. When you only exhale, when you only give, or inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So this card is also saying, but I feel more so that some of you need to do something for yourself. But this card is saying that, you know, when things are unbalanced, then you get back in balance, right? So for instance, if you are a person that just takes, then you will attract people like that sometimes. Not all the time, but if you're a person that always gives, then what will happen sometimes is that you can also attract people that just keeps taking. So you need to find a balance. So you need to find someone that maybe likes to give too, especially if you're a giver, and I'm sure you are, right? So you need to find someone that is in alignment with that, but then you can balance it out. You know, nothing's worse than being a person that enjoys sharing and then you meet someone that just wants to just manipulate that. You know, I've been there before, long time ago, and I've learnt my lesson. So it's about finding a balance. And you may connect with someone that gives more than you do. So then that's for you to then balance that situation out and let the person know that, okay, I know you're a giver like me, but we can equal this thing out, right? Because what you give, you get back. Okay. So we also have vision board. Create a board with images and words that inspire you. So again, this is an indication of, you know, manifestations, maybe looking online, because sometimes we haven't got time to cut pictures out of a magazine. Sometimes people don't even read magazines anymore. Everything's on the internet, right? So this could also include that you copy and paste pictures that you like, that, you know, for instance, if you want this dream job, if you want a specific partner, a specific home, car, whatever the situation is, you know, go online, see the picture and paste it, you know, and, you know, maybe write it in the present tense as though you have it in the now. I have my beautiful car, I have my beautiful home, I have this beautiful partner, we do these things together, and write it in such detail that it's real, because it will become real. This is saying that you need to create a vision board, right? And if you feel to cut, because sometimes people like to touch, so if you feel to cut pictures from a magazine and get like a little scrapbook, stick it in the scrapbook and manifest that way as well. Or also, if you haven't got time to do those things I just mentioned, just get a pad and a pen. I like to do that. And you just script right in the present tense of what you want in the now, and you will gain it. But these cards are saying to stay high vibrational and optimistic. Keep focusing on your self-love, you know, be kind to yourself, have confidence in yourself, focus on your positive attributes, be willing to receive as well, because some of you may feel like you're non-deserving as well. That's another thing. Some of you may believe that there's no point in manifesting because it's not going to work out for me, when it will. But you just have to try, you just have to believe, and just have to trust that things will work out in divine timing, right? I know it's annoying saying that, but it's really true. But you have to give it a try, and that could be the thing, not having the confidence to give it a try, fearing that it's not going to work out. Focus on self right now. Focus on making yourself happy, raising your vibrations, doing things that make you happy, and then in comes the manifestation. Because once you're high vibrational, you'll be able to attract what's in alignment with you. When we're not feeling too good and we try and manifest, sometimes it can come through, but it can come through a little bit wonky. But it's better to do it when you're high vibrational. And being high vibrational means like, and we're all human beings, we don't wake up high vibrational, right? But being high vibrational aligns with doing things that make you feel good. Because when we feel good, for instance, when people go to the gym, they are high vibrational. That is kind of a good time to manifest after you've worked out at the gym. But if you can't get to the gym, go for a walk, dance in your kitchen, because it raises your vibrations. But don't just dance in the kitchen just to manifest. Dance in the kitchen, listen to a tune that you love, listen to a tune that just moves your soul, that just makes you want to move and dance, right? Like you're in a party, like you're in a rave. And then after maybe like half an hour dancing in the kitchen when you're cooking or tidying up, then manifest. You know, just make your vibrations go high, or have that bath or whatever, massage, or, you know, just listen to soothing music, meditative music, then manifest. You know, not talking to somebody on the phone that's complaining about things that they've spoken to you about for 10 years straight, and then trying to manifest. It's going to be a little bit blocked. So I think you guys kind of understand what I mean. Playing a board game, watching a comedy. Yesterday we was watching Tyler Perry. I don't know if you guys probably do know Tyler Perry. He was watching one of his films. He's a genius, and it's just too funny. So it's like, after we watched that, it was like, okay, I want to watch something else now. And it's late. It was proper late, but I was thinking it's because I watched something funny that raised my vibrations, and I want to watch some more things that's going to make me feel good. Do you understand? So it's like those moments. Anyway, butterflies, I'm going off on one. Please have an amazing day. Don't forget to manifest. Believe in yourself. Have confidence. Focus on your positive attributes. You are amazing. You are magnificent. Peace out.